Forget the predictable sports dramas clogging your queue. 100 Meters, Netflix's new animated film, is not your typical adrenaline-fueled race flick. Directed by Kenji Iwasawa, the mind behind the gloriously offbeat Ongaku, Our Sound, it just hit Netflix worldwide on December 31st, 2025. So let's talk about why this 100-meter dash might be one of the most fascinating films you'll watch this year. On the surface, 100 Meters is a sports drama about the high-stakes world of competitive sprinting, but underneath, it's a coming-of-age story and a surprisingly heavy look at what drives us as human beings. At the center are two rivals, Togashi, a naturally gifted runner who struggles to find a reason to care, and Komiya, the relentless underdog who refuses to stop chasing him. Their rivalry stretches over about 15 years, turning a 10-second race into a lifelong obsession. What makes their story hit so hard is how the film digs into the psychology of competition. 100 Meters isn't just asking who's faster, it's asking what happens when your entire sense of self is tied to a stopwatch. It grapples with existential dread, the compulsion to compete, and what's left of you when the time starts slowing down. Are you anything more than your last result? The movie sits with that question in a way most sports films never even attempt. Visually, this thing is wild. Iwasawa uses rotoscoped animation to capture the raw physical intensity of sprinting, and it works. The way bodies move, strain, and explode off the starting blocks feels almost too real at times. Long, unbroken shots and immersive sound design pull you right into the lane with these runners. You feel the breath, the foot strikes, the crowd noise rising around them. It's less watching a race and more like being inside one. The film is based on Uto's debut manga, and you can feel that manga DNA in how focused it is on effort and repetition. Iwasawa has talked about being drawn to the idea of capturing raw exertion and finding a way to stretch a 100-meter sprint into a full emotional journey. That energy carried the film from Annecy to Japanese theaters, then to North American cinemas, and now finally on to Netflix for a global audience. Critically, 100 Meters is cleaning up. It's sitting on sky-high scores across Rotten Tomatoes and other review sites, with critics calling it everything from a runner's high to one of the smartest sports movies in years. A lot of people are already slotting it among the standout animated films of 2025, praising how it uses a 100-meter dash as a metaphor for purpose, ambition, and the fear of wasting your life. That said, it's not going to work for everyone. Some viewers have called out pacing issues, especially with the story jumping across years and shifting gears in ways that can feel abrupt. Others feel the movie leans a bit too hard into philosophical monologues in the final stretch, where more visual storytelling might have hit harder. A few side characters don't get the development they deserve, and the ending has already split audiences. Some find it powerful, others feel it stops just short of truly satisfying. As of right now, there are no announced sequels or direct spin-offs tied to 100 Meters, but both creators are busy. Iwasawa is already working on a new feature and a short film, while Uto's other manga, Orb on the Movements of the Earth, has gone on to get its own anime and even a stage adaptation. So if you like this film, there's a whole creative universe you can explore beyond it. In the end, 100 Meters is a bold, meditative sports film that uses sprinting as an excuse to ask some very big questions. Even with a few rough patches in pacing and some heavy-handed philosophizing, its striking rotoscoped visuals, intense races, and thoughtful themes make it absolutely worth your time, especially if you're into animation that pushes beyond the usual formula. It's the kind of movie that sticks with you after the credits, making you rethink what winning and losing even mean. Have you watched 100 Meters yet on Netflix? Did you connect more with Togashi or Komiya? Drop your thoughts and your own 100-meter time, if you dare, down in the comments. Hey, want more Right Flicks reviews? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it.